didn't give any notice that I was going live. I had my Wicked Woodies team meeting yesterday, and we all came together and spoke about all the happenings that's been going on with Stampin' Up this month, how we all were caught up, and we made some projects together. And as part of my team meeting, my team, whether they would like to participate in a team card swap. So yesterday is the day I swap all the cards, and we have a look at what everyone has created for the month. And it's become a bit of a tradition that I share them with you guys here in a live video as well. It's just one of the great things that we do as a team, besides catching up and gossiping for about 3 hours. Hello, Miss Kay. Long time no see. This must be a good time for you. Not so good for me. Kids are getting ready for bed, but I am here. So if you're popping in, whether you are live or on replay, please say hi. Hey, Myrtle, thanks for joining. So yes, oh no, hang on. I need to find a charger for my phone. I just got told my phone battery is low. Nothing happened, okay? No one saw anything at all. I have my charger. I didn't realize my battery was so low. Hey, Miss K. Hey, Glenda. Other K. I've got 2 Ks in here at the moment. Just bear with me. Otherwise, we may have another avalanche. Yeah, Shannon, this normally isn't a great time for me for card making anyway, but for me just popping in and saying hi, it's okay. Thank you so much for sharing, Myrtle. Hey, Carol. So what our good morning, it's actually evening, it's 8:15 here at night, and I've got lots of work to do tonight. I may have miscalculated some promotions in my brain, so I have a newsletter to write and a blog post to do and many things to do before I go to bed tonight, but it's okay. I'll be watching some TV right here at my desk while I do it, so we'll make it a less arduous task. Let's just say that. It's not crafting, it's doing the admin stuff, but I still love doing it. But I'm just watching, I may watch Golden Globes while I actually do it. That is a fantastic idea. I didn't even realize they were on today until I saw something and went, oh, I missed them. But anyway, I get off the track. So our February swaps were using or showcasing the annual, oh wow, that's early, Colleen. I'm not up at that time. I'm not a morning person. We're using the January to June mini catalogue. So we have showcased that. A lot of us went down the same track. Not me, but 1, 2, 3, 3 of them, 3 out of the 7 of us went down a similar track using a very popular set, but they've all done it in different ways, which is fantastic. Hey, Heavenly Dew, thank you so Dew. I will speak. Thank you so much for joining all the way from Dallas, North Carolina. We've got Aussies, we've got the UK, we've got everyone in the house. I love this. So I am going to start very randomly, and I'm going to grab Miss Helen's card. So she has used the sweet strawberry, I was going to say sweet ice cream, but no, the sweet strawberry stamp set and Art Gallery. So Art Gallery is the happy birthday here. She has also done some hand cutting because she doesn't like how some of our, oh hey Chris, how some of our punches and our dies leave a white border. So she's left a green border on the leaf, on the leaves here, but she has hand cut around the strawberries, which I love. And she's used the blending brush in the background just to give the strawberries a really nice pop. I really like this card, and I like the color combo of the bumblebee, which is the yellow, the old olive, which is the green, and what is real red, and daffodil as well. So I really like that color combo. Really, really nice. Okay, next I am going to show you, this is Tanya Kane, and she has used some of the retired or now retired celebration paper. She's used the Dragonfly Garden stamp set as well as Daisy Lane and made this really cute fun fold card, which I think is super duper cute. I really like that, and using Tasteful Touches dies, which is a really, really nice versatile die set that has like 8 to 10 different label dies in it. Hey Angie, thanks for joining. Thanks Matt for subscribing. I appreciate that. Next, we have Tracy Buyers, and she has used the Art Gallery stamp set as well as the many messages. So a lot of you who have been hanging around a Dutch door card. Thank you, Angie. I had no idea what that. I just go, that's a nice fold. I don't know any of the names of the folds. So thank you so much for adding that in. I love that. The many messages is the one stamp that has all the messages on it. And then you've got the matching one die that cuts out all the sentiments. So that's really cool. She's used 2 embossing folders, which is the painted texture and the brick and mortar for some beautiful texture, and also has used the fine tip glue to give a bit of shimmer and shine to the Art Gallery flower. So I really love this card for so many reasons, and the colors are Pacific Point, Night of Navy, and Mossy Meadow. So very much like that one. Next, we have Renee Mangle, and she has done a calendar, which I love, and she started the calendar in February. Even though February's gone, these were our February swaps. So she's done an easel for this, and she, once again, they are talented ladies. Hi Bernie, thanks for joining. She has used, once again, the retired celebration paper, and once again the Dragonfly Garden stamp set. My stamps are just above me, and because there are 2 stamps in that mega suite, I do also always have to check which stamp set they've used. And she has used one of our label punches for the sentiment. So I really love that, and I'm pretty sure that she said she used Stampin' Blends, which are our alcohol markers, for the colouring of the dragonflies. So the dragonflies have a really nice smooth coloured texture, colouring without the texture, which is a reason why I love our alcohol markers. So any of the products I'm talking about tonight, you can purchase in my store, and in my bio I do have a link to my blog where you can find my store, and I also will link on YouTube and Facebook to my store and where else you can find me out on the internet. Next card is from Lorraine Morgan. She has used the Sea and Sand Suite. So she has used the Friends Are Like Seashells stamp and embossing folder and dies. So they all coordinate together, the 3 products. So you can use the dies by themselves with the stamps you can use the embossing folder by itself, or you can use it with the stamp and the dies. So they work separately and together. There, it's a fantastic suite. I don't own it, but that doesn't mean I don't love it. It just means I have a certain amount of space for things and time to make things. And she has used the pearlized paper. So the super sheen is the sheen inside the Kong shell. I think that's how you say it. And in the center of this one is Winker Stella, but the overall sheen you can see on the paper is a pearlized paper that is also in this suite. And the designer series paper in the background is also from the Sea and Sand paper. Nice to see you too tonight, Angie. I appreciate. Yes, I love the pastel colours as well. I know she was making some wedding invitations using this suite, but unfortunately that isn't happening. But she's having lots of fun with the suite. She spoke to me and she was so excited to get the suite. And I went, I love it. Did you know? Blah, blah, blah. And she did, because we watched the same presentation together. And she went, that's why I want it, because the stamp and the dies and the embossing folder all match, which is, that's just great. And I love that that's the first time that those 3 products in one suite have all matched together with size, and you can use them separately together, and it just works really well. The last of our Dragonfly Garden cards is from Jill Fitzgerald, and she has used the Dandy Garden paper with the stamp set. She has used the Timeless Label punch, and she has coloured the flowers and the dragonfly, once again using our Stampin' blends. She has also used our Stampin' Right markers because she didn't have the bumblebee Stampin' blends. So it's really nice to see how well they go together with the bumblebee paper from the Dandy Garden 6x6 set. And I didn't mean to, but my card has been left for last. Hey, Leanne, thanks for joining. Nice to see you again. My card showcasing, so these are all have products from the January to June mini catalogue. I have used the Happy Thoughts stamp set, the Love You Always paper, which is foiled, and then I have used a rectangle of foil under the rectangle postage stamp punch. I have used the, let me see if I can get it fluttering, and that's what the die set's called, the fluttering dies. I have die cut that in vellum, and it does have a very subtle, I don't think I can, yes I can, it's got a very subtle embossing on it, and I colored that using our blending brushes and the matching Blushing Bride ink, and I just added the champagne rhinestones. So I kept it fairly simple with lots of white space, but a nice cluster. So they are all of our cards. If you'd like to be involved in one of our swaps and you are in Australia, please feel free to join my Wicked Woodies team. As I said, we do meet once a month, and if you're not local to me, I do have a Zoom contingent that joins. So my laptop that's sitting in front of me here sits at the end of the table, and I have my stand set up so they can see what we're crafting. They can also see our faces and participate in all of our discussions, and we do have lots of fun that can't be broadcast outside of our team. Thank you very much. Yeah, I did try and keep it simple. I did. I was inspired, and I need to go back and find the card. I was inspired by a similar card, not using the postage stamp punch or anything, but I was inspired by another demonstrator's card. So, yeah, and I just then made it mine from there. So they were our 7 cards. We do have another swap happening this month, and I will show that to you early in April, because I may get to it in late March, because February being a shorter month, we do have our meeting at the end of March, which is a few days before March ends. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. It was only a quick, hey, don't forget. Yes, thank you, Glenda. They'll appreciate those comments. They are all stunning cards, and I then put them in my card box for my customers to have a look at my events at my house. So they always get inspiration, and all of these cards is nothing I would think of doing myself. Lovely to see you too, Kay. Don't forget, tomorrow we do have the launch of our butterfly bouquet pre-release bundle or early release bundle. I have showed an unboxing of that, and I got just a little bit excited during that unboxing, because there are a couple of things I wasn't expecting in there. So I shared that with you, and I've also made some cards using that. And tomorrow's live card making video, I'll be sharing the card that I made with my team on the weekend, because I wanted to share that suite with them. My pleasure, Carol. I hope to see you tomorrow. It'll be 12 noon Australian Eastern Standard Time or thereabouts. Please give me some grace if I'm a little bit late. Sometimes the technology doesn't want to play with me, or I do have something that I have to do quite urgently before I get on live. So thank you so much for joining me. Have a lovely evening, day, afternoon, morning, wherever you are, and I will see you tomorrow.